Michael Douso, and my specialty is female pelvic medicine and reconstructive surgery. My wife Nancy and I have been married for a long time. We have 5 pretty amazing children who are involved in pretty much all walks of life. When I'm not at work, I spend a great deal of my time at home in various pursuits, but one of my favorites is playing guitar, and I do that pretty relentlessly. I've done it professionally before, and I tend to sit around writing music. I like to create things, and it's a pretty astounding life all the way around. I don't know exactly what motivated me to become a doctor, but I always knew that I always wanted to be one. I couldn't imagine not being one ever. So I guess it's kind of inborn kind of thing. I started out in the world of obstetrics and gynecology, which I did for a long time, but as I was training in that field, the field of urogynecology was in its pioneering state, and many of the things we accept as the usual give and take of the trade nowadays were being developed then, and I was fortunate enough to study with people who were on the ground floor of those ideas, and they became increasingly more interesting. Urogynecology and the kinds of surgery we do change people's lives often dramatically. We've had patients, for example, who could not travel for fear of embarrassment for their various urinary issues, etc. Basically, those issues destroyed family relationships, friendships, the ability to travel, and when you correct all of these things, it's absolutely amazing. Their lives blossom again. What makes this specialty uniquely interesting is that we can bring a very, very broad range of technologies and techniques that aren't necessarily apparent in other kinds of gynecologic surgery to our patients. And they include everything from robotics to advanced energy usage, including sound waves, lasers, and certain technologies that are still in development. What's very exciting about this is the outcomes are dramatically better than they've ever been in the past, so that the techniques result in cures that last for a very long time and designed to last for a lifetime. We have patients pretty much of all ages because we deal with pelvic floor problems, urinary incontinence problems, prolapse problems where pelvic organs are falling through the natural orifice that the pelvis is. And these patients range in age from their teens, and our oldest patient, I believe, was 96. As a doctor, what's important to me is the patient. That's the first, second, and third most important consideration there is in any of this. We'll cure their illness, but we'll do it in a way where they feel a very, very special relationship and a warmth around them. I'm astounded every day that I get to do this. This is a privilege beyond belief to be able to hone these skills. I'd say of all the things that I get to do, I think that it's to really see a change when patients come back to us, after we've interacted with them and interceded in their various problems, and you get to see what's changed in their lives. That's like the golden moment. That's why you do it.